Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and the emphasis is on the .net. And we're here today for air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for March 1st to the 7th, 2020. And first card I got was healing. Well, it says healing begins, but in this case, I think we're going to go to just healing. And we are allowing things to come into our lives that are healing. Old things have come into our lives, new things that need to be healed. New things. They're not new. Nothing's new when it comes to healing. It has to be something from the past. It has to be something that we've already felt the pain of pain to otherwise we wouldn't need to be healed, because honestly we're not going to create new pain, not with we're smart. All right, so the first card is Major Arcana, and it's strength. And guess what it always means? We're moving up. We're leaving behind our old stuff, and we're moving up to a higher spiritual level. We're becoming more of who we truly are. And what covers us is the Emperor. And the Emperor, I feel the energy of the Emperor is in flux because he doesn't have with him his Empress, but the old energy is no longer applicable. There's a little bit of it, but that's the healing part, because the old energy of the Emperor on his own is rigid and unbending and non-caring, but it's shifting, it's changing. And so the Emperor by himself is becoming a more complete human being, which means we are becoming more complete in ourselves. And what's behind us? Well, you know what's behind us. Everybody does. Ace of Swords is change. Change on a very deep, deep level. And that, again, goes back to healing. Because it's a subconscious level that we're not necessarily all that excited about exploring, but it's what we're doing, and it's what we do. And the Four of Cups is it's frustration, and we've been living through a lot of frustration in the last little while as we sort out who we are becoming. And it's not necessarily as easy to understand who we're coming from to who we're moving to, because we may have an idea of what we want. We may have an image in our mind of what we want, but that image doesn't necessarily hold true for what is in reality, or what is in reality for us. Okay, and this is very good for this week, is the Nine of Pentacles. So coming up for us for the week of March 1st to the 7th is that we are going to actually get some positive feedback, positive energy. It's not a stop. It's a stepping stone. But it's one where we get to enjoy a little bit of all that we have done. And we have done a fair amount. Another thing that's really interesting, and I'm going to read the next two cards together, is as we become more spiritual, our intuitions become stronger and more powerful. So that is where we need to learn to trust what we get. And trusting for ourselves is much harder than trusting for other people. But still, we need to trust for ourselves. So always ask the heart energy, not the gut. We've moved past the gut. We're in a higher energy now, so we don't trust the gut. So we want to feel the intuition. We want to allow it to happen. And along with that, we have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is cloud nine, being very happy. It's also the wish card. So whether we admit it to ourselves or not, anybody who listens to this has indeed improved their psychic abilities, their spiritual abilities. What comes between us and what's our support? And I'm going to read this the same way as I read it for water, the Hangman. I'm going to read it not as a weight card. I'm going to read it as there's a lot happening in the background that we are unaware of, and it's still creating change and change for us. It indicates it's a positive shift. It indicates that many of the things we've been waiting for are being worked on behind the scenes. Whether it's how you want it to be or different, I can guarantee it's not the same as what you imagine it to be. Nothing we imagine is going to happen the way we think it should, but it will happen maybe better, but it will happen all the same. And there again, we have another inner child energy. So it's I don't know if it's going to be as rocky as it has been, but there are a few shifts and changes here and there. And again, we've got this card. It's the same card as, where'd it go? It's the same card as the Nine of Pentacles. So we've got it double. It's a Seven of Pentacles, where we're reaping the rewards for what we have got, what we've done. And again, we got it 3 times, Three of Pentacles. We're being acknowledged for the effort we put in. 3 times, basically same card. I'm going to leave it there because the other two, though they're nice cards, they're just not quite as relevant. So healing. This week is all about healing. What do you do when you're healing? You nurture yourself. You look after you. You don't go looking after every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You look after and support yourself first. Then you can go look after Tom, Dick, and Harry. But you make sure that you're the first one, very first one, that has the emotional support, the emotional. Maybe I don't need that extra cup of coffee in the morning, but I really, really like it. Go get yourself an extra cup of coffee or tea or milk or whatever you drink, or lemon juice. So look after yourself first. This is a week that is going, it doesn't actually appear to be tough, but it's going to be important. Okay? It's an important week and will be better for you if you do look after yourself. I am done.
Okay. Maria starts us off with a super chat of $15 saying thank you.
Okay, thank you, Maria.
Miriam M says hi. Moonfeather says hi, ladies. How are you both? Zulumi R asks, will my ex-Gemini ever grow up anytime soon? No.
If he's a male, and I'm not trying to be wrong, negative, but men tend to grow up much slower than women. It used to be 29, but as we become more long-lived, and we are becoming more long-lived, more spiritual we are as a world, the longer we live, I find that now men are growing up around 35. They don't rush, they don't change, and honestly, women are slower to grow up too, and that's also something that should be, because as we live longer, we do want to have longer childhoods. because it's childhood is where we learn a lot of our survival skills. And with we were living to 115 and 120, like people in the younger age groups will probably do, it is probably to your benefit to have a longer childhood. So don't feel you absolutely have to have the big house on the hill with 5 bedrooms and a $200,000 mortgage of 2.3 kids. Not yet. You've got time. You have time to play. You have time to grow. You have time to experience. I recommend you do all of these first. Okay?
Elisa Manzini says, hi, Eliz-sha. Moonfeather asks, I saw a white feather the other day. Was wondering what the meaning was.
Generally, they say that white feathers are telling you that the angels are close by to you and they're coming in and supporting you. And basically, that's what I understand it to mean. And it's sort of like, hey, we're here. Okay.
Yeah. Where are we? Kim G asks, how does my mom feel about my sister's boyfriend?
She's sort of, I don't think she really pays much attention to any of it. You know, their boyfriends, if they last and they become part of the family, then she's going to pay attention. But right now, she's just sort of, I don't pick that she cares that much one way or the other, honestly.
Next.
Yeah.
Egypt NZ27 says, hi, Eliz-sha.
Hi.
Empress Z asks, can you ask my ancestors if I'm free from my past mistake?
You're always free from your past mistakes. I don't have to ask that one. That's a choice. It's a choice. I mean, you can carry it with you. And are you talking about emotionally or spiritually? Well, if you're asking me, chances are you're not. Because, how do you say this? If you're asking me, the chances are that it still haunts you. It still has power over you. And because if your past mistake was over, it would have no energy in your life. And it would, even people bring it up to you and just throw it in your face. It would have no energy in you. It would just be, I don't know what you're talking about. What the heck? Don't waste my time. Okay? So I would say the fact that you're asking means that you do have a little bit more to, you do have a little bit more.
To let go?
Yeah. A little bit more to work on. Okay.
Delilah G asks, why does Maria always compliment my makeup and gets real close to me?
Well, there's 2 options. One, she has no knowledge of space, or she's very attracted to you. And I suspect that's what you're asking, is if she's attracted to you. And I'm going to ask you to ask yourself, what do you think it is? And I think that would be more to the point, is that you ask for yourself what you think is happening.
DT Love asks, will my ex Jay ever try to work things out with me in the future?
In the future, you can lean like 5 years down the road. In the future, many moons from now, there is a potential that he will try to fix it, but not to get back with you. I think that boat has sailed. And women, for some reason, like to hang on to things that are long over. It would be to your benefit to let go. It would be to your benefit to move to it really would be to your benefit to move forward. Okay.
Felicia asks, hey, I was wondering if you could tell me what my spirit guides want me to know at this time. Thanks.
What your spirit guides would like you to know.
Mm-hmm.
So what they said to me was, you're growing stronger, and they would like you to continue becoming this powerful individual that you are. And basically that it was a pat on the back that you're growing stronger, and to allow it to continue. Don't, even if you become afraid, allow it to continue. Okay.
Angel Wings asks, is my immediate family really wishing bad upon me? They threatened me with that.
Well, let's put it this way. It can only affect you if you allow it to affect you. So that would be entirely up to you to choose to accept that and make it important, or let it go. And honestly, let it go. It's a choice. You can move into the trauma drama, or you can say, I don't care, and just walk away. Family is very difficult to walk away from, but at the same time, it is probably to your benefit to walk away.
Elisa Manzini to the reading says, so true, and I love it. Due to the weekly you just finished.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Miriam M asks, when will I get another job?
Okay, Miriam. I'm not good with times, but I think probably within the next 3 weeks. Anyhow, hopefully it's 3 days. It's 3. But I don't think it's months. I think it's weeks or days.
Excuse me. Jennifer Schwab asks, hello ladies, hope you're having a great day. My daughter Haley is using medication to help her with female issues. She had some pain that has gotten better. Do you see her healing these issues?
I actually do, and I'm going to make a suggestion that she look into either Analu or Nikki. They're the energy workers on my site. You can watch the video of both Analu and Nikki. Because they both did demos in the last 2 weeks, and I highly recommend either one of them. I will try, and I think Nikki's pinned.
I don't know.
But I will try and pin.
The both videos should be on the Wisdom Seekers group as well as the Wisdom Seekers page.
Yeah.
If you have a hard time finding them on the page, look under videos. That should be the last 2 or top 3 of on that page.
Yeah, I highly recommend them. It's just amazing work. I actually haven't worked with Nikki, but she's worked with my dog, and I have worked with Anna Lou.
And we should also say that since Nikki has been working on our dog Tolliver, he's our rescue, he has shown slight improvements in certain
He has shown improvements.
Stressors that have affected him before.
Yeah, and he's got physical problems. That's part of the reason he's a stress case.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I am over the moon excited about these two people, and I'd highly recommend them. But go check them out on the video. They're both truly amazing people.
The Polynesian Princess asks, "Hi, Eliz-sha and Elle. I've applied to Costco, but I haven't heard back. Will I get the job?"
Keep applying. I do think it's a viable option.
Maria Herrera says, "Hello, both."
Hi, Maria.
Sends 2 tulips. Jenny Jones asks, "Hi, ladies. Will they offer me a job at the school I volunteer at?"
I believe that the potential is really high, actually, for you to be offered a job. You put your resume in regardless. Or, just because they know you, they don't necessarily, unless you've told them, they may not necessarily know that you are looking for a job. So I would put my application in.
Elisa Manzini asks, "How can I ask you guidance on how to heal those back, hip, body issues that have been lingering and getting more acute?"
Again, check out Anna Lou and Nikki. If you're in the States, they're way cheaper than I'm not supposed to say that.
But it's true.
They're way cheaper than any other form of but basically what I would do is to go into a meditation, go into your hip and ask it what's going on. And I would suspect that there's things in there that need to be cleared out, old energy, because that's generally what happens. Is it's old energy that got caught in your body. Emotion. It's always old energy. It's always energy that's got stuck in your body. So go in, talk to it, find out what it is, release it, face the problem in yourself, and that will help. That will help a great deal. If you have trouble, then again, I recommend
Anna Lou or Nikki.
Yeah.
You can also reach out and keep in mind all our prices on the website are based on the United States dollar.
Mm-hmm.
But they are up there on our website at wisdomseekers.net. The link is in the description.
And if you can't find what you're looking for, we can arrange to have that a particular type of reading done for you, except for astrology.
Yeah.
I don't have an astrologer.
No, not yet anyways.
I have somebody in mind, but I haven't talked to her for almost a year.
But yes, go through our website and see what they have to offer, and if it's something that resonates with you.
And I do highly recommend Anna Lou or Nikki.
Mm-hmm. Lily Dulo asks, "Hi ladies, how are you today? How do you feel? Can I ask regarding investigation issues? I feel many things have changed, though I have no concrete answers. Any insights? Thank you.
Well, knowing you, I would trust my instincts and trust the energy that you're picking up on. Honestly, you're probably one of the most sensitive people I know. It seems like one of the police is looking at it with new eyes, so to speak. I think they're it seems like there's some information's come in that is connecting it with other things that's happened around, because I've got the word Interpol. I got the comment of Interpol, and it might actually be something that would benefit this person's career, so they're very interested in it. Okay.
And yes, Elisa Manzini, they do distance healing.
Oh yeah.
Again, that is why we are sending you through the website so that you can order it. They will, and you can set up a time that works for you. Since you are in, and I apologize if I pronounced this name wrong, Crete, Greece?
Crete.
Crete?
In English, it's Crete. I don't know how you pronounce it there.
Crete, Greece. So, yeah, reach out to them. The easiest way to do so is through our website.
Yeah. Or talk to me.
And figure out how to, what's the best time for both you and them.
Well, once you decide what you want to do, then you can figure out, and go and watch our videos. You'll see if you're even slightly sensitive to energy, you will be blown away by it. It's powerful. It's still working right now, and as I say, highly recommend it.
But yeah, once you figure it out, you can go from there.
Yeah, and if you're having trouble, message me on Messenger. I'm the Eliz-sha Keating with the panther, the Black Panther with a moon behind it.
We did Lily Dulo.
Yeah.
Mimi asked, what does Dario think of me?
He likes you. He likes you. He thinks you're nice. He thinks there's a few things you still need to learn about the world, and that's basically all I got.
Laura H asks, hi Eliz-sha and Al, how are you? May I have a love message, please?
Laura H.
Laura H.
When she says a love message, is that from about love, or?
Probably is the person I'm thinking of coming to me, or will I have a boyfriend or a significant other soon-ish?
Okay, because
I would assume that's...
Because that's sort of... It can go many directions.
Yeah, it's a broad question.
Okay, I'm going to go with the assumption that you're asking about love coming into your life. But for the future, if anybody's listening, when you be more specific, because my focus would be to put it onto yourself, because that I think is more important. Self-love is the most important thing in your world. And the more you love yourself, the more everything falls into place, genuinely, easily, and with less stress. Okay? So what I will ask is, basically there is something coming your way. And again, I guess I was right the first time. The more, because what they're saying is the more you spend time looking after you, loving you, and forgiving yourself for transgressions, and realize that everything that happens in your life is a lesson, and that's it. Okay, just a lesson.
Jeanette Lacarte says, "Greetings, ladies. Sending so much love and light and healing to you."
Thank you.
Yasmin Fox asks, "Hey, what does M want from me? Thank you."
M. At this point, M would love friendship. It's not that M wants to close it down to just friendship, I suspect. But right now, friendship is the most important thing. That, that it's the most important thing at this moment. It's getting to know somebody and getting to understand who they are. That seems to be the most important energy at this moment.
Jeanette Lacarte asks, "Do I have any messages from my spirit guides / ancestors? P.S. I've been going to nature and hugging trees, so much energy, high energy, and love. Thank you."
They're amazing. Trees are amazing. If you put your hand like this onto the tree, you can feel it go. You can feel a circle of energy. It's kind of cool. And what your ancestors or guides say is that when you go out there and that you share your energy with them, and they really appreciate it. They love that. They love that particular energy, and it's a little harder for them to come by it where they are. The fact that you're a very caring and giving human being is and it's been it's what's the word? It's somebody. People have tried to take advantage of you, and they're suggesting that you don't fall into the trap of not caring about other people, because there are a few people who are not good, because it's not about them, it's about you and what you have to offer and you have to give. And if you fall into the trap of closing down, you're going to stop a lot of really exciting things in your future. So please, they're suggesting really strongly that you don't. Okay.
Jenny Jones says, "Thank you so much." Princess Nee asks, "Hi there. May I ask if Julian is developing romantic feelings for me?"
I think he is. I don't think it's going to jump out and hit you on the head really quick, but he is slowly beginning to see you in a different way. So yeah, enjoy that.
Elisa Manzini says, "Thank you so much. Fabulous. I'd love to collaborate with you. I am a reader myself. Journeying, love you, praise you, and fantastic. Thank you. Crate Grease, perfect. And thank you so much. We'll do so right away. I so appreciate it." Jennifer Schwab says, thank you so much, Alicia and Elle. I was concerned because it was causing some pain initially. Your advice is great, and I always recommend Anna Lou and Nikki to my daughters because it has helped me.
Yeah, no, they're really. Well, like I say, I've observed Nikki, but I haven't worked with her. But I have worked with Anna Lou, and so I have no qualms recommending either one of them.
And we have worked with Nikki, just not
No,
on
I have
us
observed
personally.
Her. Yeah, she
We've
worked with my
her
dog
for Tolly.
And the truth is, I don't let just anybody work with my dogs.
No. Laura H says yes, message regarding love, and thank you so much for the message. Lily Dulo says thank you a lot. You are also the most correct person regarding energy readings that I know. Your help has been precious, and I always follow your insights. Thank you very much. Lots of hugs.
Hugs back, honey. Lily.
Tanitha Owens, and I apologize if I pronounced your first name wrong, but it's very lovely. Asks, good afternoon, ladies. Wanted to know what guidance does Source have for me?
Okay, hang on. They're suggesting, and this is funny, they're suggesting that you that you enjoy the small things in life, that you just make a point of being happy, make a point of enjoying what you see in the morning when the sun rises, or enjoy what you see when and in the evening when there's a moon, or when you're out with friends, or you're simply home alone and enjoying the quiet. Just enjoy what you've got in the present moment a great deal. And the more you can enjoy the present moment, actually, the faster what you're wanting will come to you. Okay?
Positive for Life says hi. Princess Neve says thank you. Positive for Life asks, what are my spiritual gifts that my guides can tell me? I do use my cards and pendulum sometimes, but sometimes that my mom surprises me with. Thank you.
Can you reread that?
Basically, she wants to know about her gifts.
What was her thing about?
I think it was a pendulum that her mom might have
surprised
her with.
Oh, okay.
I could be reading that wrong.
Okay, so those are tools. They're not your gifts. I mean, they're gifts from your mom, but I mean, they're not your personal gifts. Your personal gifts, as you're very, I feel that if you choose to work with, you can see the future better than most people, if that makes sense. Not everybody's gifted with the gift of the future. Plus, you have empathy. So I'm not 100% sure what you want to do with your life, but you would make a wonderful therapist if you didn't have to follow orthodox rules, but could follow your own rules. I mean, when I say that, I mean, if you were to work with people, you would do really well, because you can see what they need. You can see the energy about them, and that's probably another thing is, if you want to work on it, you can see energy.
Yeah, she was focusing on what her spiritual gifts were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can, but you can. I suspect you can see energy, or are aware of energy would be a better choice of terms, and because you can see that, you can see potential in people. You can. I think you're meant to be a mind healer, if that makes any sense.
Yasmin Fox says thank you, and also the way your crush feels about you shouldn't change the way you act to take away, to quote the genie from Aladdin, be yourself.
Yes. Do not change for other people.
If he doesn't like it or they don't like it, then they're not worth your time.
And I'll tell you something else. If you change for somebody, that's a crush. That's not love.
Mm-hmm.
Because with you, when it's real love, you don't change.
Nope.
You just simply are who you are.
Amanda Pugh asks, my mom is 72 with arthritis in her legs but still works. Can my guides please guide me to where I should look for work so that she can retire?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to tell you what I do for arthritis. Glucosamine, MSM,
Golden milk.
turmeric, which is, you can Google it, golden milk or golden tea. And it makes a huge difference. You see my finger? You can see it's got a little lump there. 6 months ago, it went like that. But since I've been using the turmeric, the glucosamine and things like that, a lot of the pain has gone. There's a lot of things you don't want to eat, like calcium, or not calcium, milk products, cheese products, things like that. And the fact is, just because you don't want her to work doesn't mean she will quit working.
She might appreciate something to do throughout the day.
Yeah, and my feeling is she takes a great deal of pride in what she does. So don't take that pride away from her. Add on to it, so she can choose to work when she wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to work when it's sort of thing. I can probably tell you more accurately if you're going to find a job rather than where. Because honestly, that's a reading. That's more of a full reading, and I would prefer a little bit more information before I give out suggestions. I do see that you're a very sensitive and caring individual, and I would recommend that you find a place where you get to express that, where you get to express that you're get to express what that you like people, and you might say you don't like people, but my feeling is that actually you do. You just have run into a few people that are not so nice, and there's a lot of people out there who are not nice. We know that, but someplace where you can use your compassion would be the best place for you. And that could be I don't know. I'm seeing something like a hospital or something,
Like nurse work.
or even working in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to be very compassionate to work in. You're always going to run into somebody that needs support. But it doesn't matter. Someplace that where you can help others is going to be your best benefit. Even with that's pumping gas. I know that sounds a little ridiculous, but even with it's just pumping gas. Okay.
Ooh, excuse me. She says, yes, I see it. She has it in her finger as well. Yes, ma'am. Thanks so much. I love people and would love a job in that field.
I think you'd be really good. If that's not your education, then take a course on healing. I'm talking about, I do know that you can take a course online to become a medical intuitive. And if there's also courses that cost like thousands of dollars where you can take it, but it's not online. But also take courses on energy, working with energy. You don't need it, but it will start you to realize how to use the energy. And once you figure out how to use the energy, you will do it on your own. And for instance, biofield or theta healing would be something that you'd probably excel at. Okay.
Jeanette Lacroix says, thank you so much for the message. The first time I was between these two trees, I spoke to them. I put the palms of my hands are right up against both of them, and it started pulsating like a heart.
Yeah.
Exchange in healing and love.
Yeah, trees are phenomenal.
Seven Sky Ocean asks, hey, can I ask, do my spirit guides have a message for me?
So basically what they're showing me is more of an image than a message. Is like your name. Keep your perspective wide and broad. Don't narrow at this point. It may change in the future. At this point, keep your options open and your belief system wide open. Because they showed me an image that was very similar to your name. And so there's something coming for you in the future that is going to be unexpected, and you want to be not closed to something that is totally out of left field for you, if that makes sense. It's not something that's not in your imagination, it's not in your mind, but it's something that's coming, and you want to be ready for it. And it will be something that will threaten your perspective.
Anita Owens says, thank you, love your message, blessings to you both.
Thank you.
Krista Charlton asks, hello, ladies, please, can I have a message from my guides for my son?
For your son. It would be easier if your son had a name, but I will do what I can.
Edward.
Oh, great. Thank you. That's so much easier. So you know the story about keeping your name private? It is because your own name has power, and it's how it makes it so much easier for me to connect with a person with when they use when I have their name. So this is something new for him, isn't it? It's like he's just sort of putting his foot in, and it's like, Mom, do I really need to do this? Okay, I'll do it for you, Mom. Kind of feeling. But his guides are ecstatic. They're just over the moon that he's beginning to open up and allow this energy to come in. It appears that he has come down to Earth for specific energy reasons, and he's got a lot of energy, a lot of power behind him, and he hasn't even started to tap into it yet. So if this is sort of like a beginning of giving permission, he should probably expect things to start moving for him in ways that kind of he's going to go, what's happening? But you're there to help him and translate what's happening. So it will work out. It will work out well, and he's going to actually, once he says, okay, yeah, I agree, he's going to have a load of fun and a lot of respect, by the way. He's going to have a lot of he's going to be respected. Mind you, he has to have respect for other people for that to happen. But he will be somebody that after, I don't know how long, but he will be sought out for his wisdoms. Okay?
Positive for Life says, yes, I can see the future, energy, and consider myself a healer. I do want to do art therapy, especially for the youth. So I'm waiting to get in this youth science program. Thank you very much.
That's perfect for you. Really, really perfect for you.
João Fermino asks, hello, darling. Any messages for my guides? From my guides. Sorry.
So there appears to be something that a lot of things are starting to move, it looks like, because there's something coming your way that it's like it's at your feet, but you're not looking down, and even if you look down, you wouldn't necessarily recognize it yet. But there's something coming your way that's going to, even if you look down, you wouldn't necessarily recognize it yet. But there's something coming your way that's going to, it's going to make things a lot easier for you to deal with in your life. Things are going to start to shift and change. It is not something you were expecting, and I suspect that's going to be a mantra for this year. Not something you were expecting. So, but it will be good. You just have to, first of all, realize it's there, and then go from there.
Jennifer Schweb says, the energy healing you ladies do on Facebook Wisdom Seekers group and on here is so helpful and heals people in amazing ways. It is very appreciated. Hugs. Willow asks,
thank you.
Hello, beautiful ladies. Can you please tell me why my ex is stalling on getting his stuff out of my home?
He doesn't want the past to end. He knows it's over. He knows that that it can't come back, but he doesn't like change. and he doesn't know how to deal with change, and he's kind of hoping that things don't have to change all the way. So if he takes his stuff out, then he has to admit that it's finished, it's over, and he's not willing to. He's not at the place yet where he wants to admit that.
Next.
I can't think of anything more. There is more. I just don't know what it is.
Okay. Well, we can always jump back if it pops into your head.
Yeah.
Krista Charlton says, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, understood. Jennifer Schweb says, thank you so much, Eliz-sha and Elle, for your time and energy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and weekend.
We have a on Wisdom Seekers at 3:00, which is an hour and a half from now. We have a lady on who knows a lot about looking after yourself physically, and it is not in the name. It's a virus. You got this, but it will tell you how to help you to look after yourself, because there's so much panic at the moment about the
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Corona.
About the virus that it's people are scared, and there's things you can do to look after yourself, and so please come on, please watch, listen. This lady is an amazing lady. She just can go on. You ask her one thing and she can go on for so long that you kind of going, I don't get it.
Too much information. Also, yeah. Amanda Pugh, this could help if you're curious on how else to help your mother with her arthritis. She is a fantastic lady to ask.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
And same with Elisa Manzini.
Mm-hmm.
She focused more on nutritional, like supplements.
She doesn't take the place of a doctor.
No.
At all, but she will tell you how well. She's the one that got me onto glucosamine and things like that. And it's
she's
amazing.
Very knowledgeable about her
and she's very intuitive.
Yes. She at this moment is not on our website, but
no. But if you can message her, and you can give her a donation for her time and energy.
Yeah.
And because she's in the States, she can't charge for it. But I highly recommend that you.
She is very knowledgeable.
She really is an amazing lady.
Krista, Positive for Life says, I appreciate it. I hope you both have a great day. Many blessings. Seven Sky Ocean says, thanks.
You got a great name, by the way.
Yes. And Willow says, thank you so much. Big love.
Thank you.
And we can call it?
Yeah, well, it's an hour, basically.
Yeah. So we'll probably be back either next Tuesday or Wednesday. Click the bell for notifications for the next time we're on. And join Facebook for other live interactives that we do on there.
We have a lot going on the. We have every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We have meditations, and they are fabulous.
Next week will be a lady named Maddie Lawson.
Yeah.
Or is that the week after?
No, this is on the 4th.
Okay.
And on the 12th, we will have biofield demonstration again. And, of course, on the 11th, the Analu. So we have things happening all the time. On the 3rd, we have in the afternoon sometime, Pacific time, we will have how to raise spiritual children, because all children are spiritual, so it's good for every child. But sometimes you have children who are maybe autistic or just seem to know more than they should or something like that, and those kids are
Hard to live with.
they're hard to live with. But the kids that are spiritual, they're really not always the easiest children to raise, because they have come in and they already feel differently than other people. So yeah, good luck with the raise. I raised 3 of them, so I know. But yeah, come and listen. Elizabeth is amazing. That's it. I can't think of anything.
Anyhow, join everything that we're talking about. The links are in the description. We have tried a couple of times Instagram lives. It is not a habit yet.
We're trying.
We're trying.
I think about it like midnight.
So join us on Instagram so you can be notified when we go live on there, and you can ask more questions on there. It will probably not be today.
No, but might be tomorrow. We don't have anything happening tomorrow, so it's possible.
Possible. If not, Monday. Stay tuned.
Yeah, please.
We don't advertise when we will go live,
because we haven't got a clue.
We just do it. So just stay tuned.
Yeah, like this morning, I was going to go earlier, but somebody messaged and wanted to talk. So we don't have times. Okay, I'm gonna kick off here now. Namaste. And I say that, I mean I'm leaving YouTube, not anything else. Namaste. Namasko.
We'll see you all later.
Good questions, people. Thank you.
Bye.